It was a tough journey going from an intern to a senior professional. Now, to protect my savings against high inflation and grow my wealth, I invest in bonds with INR bonds. Download the INR bonds app to save better.
Okay. Hi everyone. Welcome to Bond Bytes, the daily bond market highlights from INR bonds. I am Arjun Patsarthi, and with the rupee falling to record lows, and RBI data just came out indicating that they had sold almost USD $20 billion in March, and they have also sold more dollars in April and May till date because of the volatility in the equity markets. FIs have almost sold about $20 billion of equities this calendar year. As volatility has increased, risk aversion is very high globally. And with the forex reserves, India's forex reserves have dropped sharply from almost $640 billion to below $600 billion. And as RBI looks to protect the rupee from too much of volatility and they sell dollars, then what happens is the money gets reduced in the market. And with rupee going at trending at record highs, then the value of imports also rise, as in prices of goods and services that we import becomes expensive, and that adds to inflation. So all this is hurting the interest rate market as well. And as we all know, RBI raised rates this month and will they raise rates in June. And globally, UK inflation came in at 9%. Again, many years, decades highs. And Bank of England indicated 10% rise in inflation. All this is hurting consumers globally as well. So things are not looking very great. Interest rates are going to go up and money is going to get tighter. And where this is going to hit heavily is corporate bond issuers, because corporate bond issuers are to a large extent dependent on liquidity. And if there's a lot of money in the system, they can borrow cheaper. But if money starts getting reduced, then they have to pay higher interest rates to borrow funds. And Navi Finserv, one of the fintech lenders, is coming out with a public debt issue, 18 months and 27 months bonds at close to 9.5% and 9.8% respectively. And it's just 300 crores plus 300 crores rupees, 300 crores plus 300 crores green shoe issue. It's opened on 23rd May. So this is one of the lenders that need to pay higher interest rates. In the market, Navi Finserv bonds, 2-year bonds, which is a market-linked debenture, is trading at below 9%. And just around a 10-month bond is trading at close to over 9% levels. So such borrowing costs are going to rise for such lenders and more lenders going forward. And the corporates will have to pay higher rates, and borrowing costs will also rise for consumers because many of these corporates will have to pass on the higher interest rates to the borrowers. Do not forget to register for our webinar, INR Bonds webinar, on Friday, the 20th of May, where I will be taking you through the Navi Finserv issue, what all to look for if you are looking to invest. You can invest through the webinar. Financial advisors can advise their clients on this issue with full knowledge, and investors can also take a very sound investment decision with full knowledge through this webinar. So it's basically a knowledge kind of a webinar, and it's at 11 o'clock on Friday, the 20th of May. The registration link is given in the description below. So please do attend our webinar if you want to know more about the Navi Finserv public issue, debt issue. And I'm also doing a spaces tomorrow, which is the 19th of May at 8 p.m. on my Twitter. And you can join in to understand the modalities of the Navi Finserv issue. And none of the INR bonds will not be, none of these webinars or the spaces will be recommending any kind of investments. That's for you to take, but we provide you the knowledge and the tools to take the decisions yourself. Thank you very much for listening in. Do not forget to download our app, Quick Invest by INR Bonds. where a curated list of bonds with the most information, our own proprietary risk rating. And if you download the app, you can also check the proprietary risk rating of Navi Finserv bonds. And if you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do so. Thank you very much for listening.